Hello and welcome to episode 174 of Comics with Stevey D. And this is going to be a very exciting episode. I'm entitling it The Great Comic Book Delema. And that might be a little misleading because it's a happy dilemma. Because I got my order from my comic shop of the books I needed to complete my Marvel 2-in-1 run. Okay. Alright, let's get this thing going. They had the most excellent wrapping system of, I just got to figure out how to undo it. I think I need to go a little more. I don't want to damage the box. It's such a cool box. Yeah, that's the way to do it. It's fighting me. It knows I want to get in there and see what's going on. There we go. Put this knife up. All right. Unboxings are always fun because you never know what's going to happen when you do them. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Slow but sure. I don't know if I can save this box. There we go. Oh, I got it. All right. And we got more junk to get out of the way. Okay, I think I can salvage the box. All right. Now, this is what I got. And I put my knife away too soon. Where it is. Here we go. All right, now. And they got this thing wrapped up tighter than a drum. There we go. I think I'm finally there. Okay, you're going to see them as I see them. All right. My Marvel 2-in-1 run. Ben Grimm is the star. This is number 27. And Valkyrie against the Executioner. Haha. That's why I got my thing shirt on today. Because I knew they were coming. They were supposed to be here Saturday, so they got here faster than any other order I've ever had. Here's number 3. Daredevil. Black Widow's also in there. This is a Marvel 2-in-1 with 3 guys in it. 3 heroes. Oh, okay, here's the Ghost Rider one. They always grade their books lower than what I think they are, but I'm happy about that. And there's the Ghost Rider. Ben can't get away from Flame On. And this one is The Thing, Miss Marvel, Nick Fury, Wonder Man, and the Beast. All a gathering of heroes. This is number 51 from 1974. I was 13, I think. 13 or 14. Yeah, it was 13 or 14. Number 13, Power Man and the Thing. I am Brigadoon, the monster. Look at that monster's teeth. Must be strong. Hold those two in there in his hands. Thing and Golem. Number 11. Number 5. The Thing and the Guardians of the Galaxies. This is very good, and the one that was just marked good looked better than this one. So that's the consistency of grading, I think, is all over the place in comic books. Number 29, The Thing and Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu. Oh yeah, they're putting on a case of whoop ass on the bad guys in this one, if you look closely. They're not in peril. They're doing the pounding. Morbius and the Thing. This is number 15. Somebody wrote on the cover, what did they write? Pice, peace. It's funny. Right there, some kid trying to figure out how to spell. I'm gonna maybe see if I can call their customer service and see if I can get one without writing on it, you know? Okay, set that aside. Thing and Thor, the TTs. Duel in the Domain of Death. It's a pretty cool cover. Number 23. I like this cover. The Thing and the Submariner. The Stalker from the Stars. That's the costume Reed Richards made him when he was poisoned or something. I read this one about 50 years ago. And he had to have a special suit to protect him. I can't remember all the details, but that's why he has this suit. Okay, number 10. The Thing and Black Widow. She is such a good acrobat. Her and Captain America. They're great acrobats. Always good acrobatic scenes in their books. And The Thing and Moon Knight, number 52. And The Path of Crossfire. Look at that villain. Easy. Good ray gun cover. Look at all them ray guns. Oh, and here it is. The first issue. While a world trembles. Monster versus monster. Can you guess who? It's the Thing and the Man-Thing. Two things. Couple of ding-a-lings. And that is my run complete of Marvel 2-in-1. Now I still have to look for the annuals and stuff. And I have to do that on Things Run 2. So his first run he had. So them are the next things that I'm going to seriously collect. I'm going to try to stay away from the dollar bins and save up my money for the things that I really want to collect and not run out of space, which creates my dilemma. That's why this is called the dilemma. If you look down here, this is my Thing and Marvel 2-in-1 collection. And it's tight, you know. And I can take out 2 or 3 books from the beginning that's not their Marvel Super Action and Giant Size Triple Action. So that opens up 2 spaces, so I need to fit 12 other ones in there. And that's a happy dilemma. And it's cool because they're all uniform, all the bags and boards. And they all have, I even drew a little thing face. Look at that guy. On the cover. So I got to fit those things in. Now, what I wanted to show you, a couple of my drawings I did this week. One of them is the one I did last night. I call him Sneeko the Spy Clown. and I liked it. A lot of detail in this one. And it's kind of cool. And I didn't set out to draw anything when I started to draw, which is, I kind of like it when it just comes out of you. So I drew the outline of the face. So I knew I was going to draw a face, but didn't know what kind of face. And then I drew a big ear for some reason. And I said, oh man, I messed this up. I don't want to throw a good piece of drawing paper away. So let's see what I can do with it. So I made another big ear. And I said, oh, okay, this guy can have big ears. Who has big ears? Clowns have big ears. So it ended up being a clown not by intention, by accident. Aleatory image. Art by chance. Okay. And the other one is a superhero. Simon Williams. Wonder Man. And his first costume was green and yellowish, kind of. But I like his uniform because I blended 2 blues to give it highlights, which was kind of cool. I'm getting a little better on the boots, but I still got to work on the hands. And then I had a little Batman in there for good measure. This one's called The Night of the Bat. And I was experimenting with the folds in the cape. He's kind of midair, kind of gliding down like he always does. Okay. Now that was my run complete of Marvel 2-in-1 and my dilemma trying to fit them all in the same shirt box, which I hope I can, because I don't know if I got that much room. And I got to see if I can get a better book on the one with the writing on the cover. So I've sent stuff back before, and they've given me a better book before. So I think that'll probably happen. But the writing just shows that some kid loved the comic book, and he was probably practicing for a spelling test or something. So with that, I just want to thank everybody that's been watching. I always forget to do that. Everybody that's been watching these videos, thanks a lot. I appreciate, and it motivates me to make more of them. And what I like, please subscribe, but that's not necessary. Please like, that's not necessary. But what I really like is the comments. That way I can see what you're thinking about the books or what I'm doing or whatever. And I try to reply to all the comments. I don't have a ton of subscribers, not looking for a ton of subscribers. I like everybody that is subscribing. But if you got 1,000 subscribers, how do you answer all their comments and reply to them? It's just too much. But I think I got around 140, 150, somewhere around in there. 50 more would be fine with me, you know. I'm not trying to break the internet and go viral or any of that stuff. I'm just trying to have a good time. And the best thing that came out of this is the people I became acquainted with in the comic book community. And I can say that it's really enriched my life over the last couple of years. With that, as always, enjoy your comic book pursuits. Take care.